This is all about Russell Brand, and I'm going to get to that in a second, but it was announced that tomorrow is a huge news day in the UK and in the world, really. The Times are running with like a 3-year investigation that is supposed to be the biggest story in years, looking into the behaviour of Russell Brand. We have no reason to believe that any accusations or allegations are true, that Russell Brand is at least one of, or the only person who is at the centre. And it might be he is being royally stitched up. I like Russell Brand. I've always liked him. I like Russell Brand. I've always liked him. I think he's funny. He's incredibly smart. He obviously has a bit of a dark background in some respects because he admits to as much. He's a fantastic speaker. He's one of the best speakers in the world. I really like him. I'll be gutted if the allegations turn out to be true. Russell, as he has documented himself, was in a seriously bad place for a seriously long time, train spotting level. I don't know what he did in his past. He's said himself he was extremely promiscuous. He's talked about having a sex addiction. I believe Russell Brand. And I don't say that as I stand by him no matter what. I'm open to hearing what the evidence is in what I believe is going to be the Times tomorrow in the UK. I'm happy I'm subscribed to it. I'll get to read that. Schofield. We're talking about, with Russell Brand, one of the most famous TV personalities in the world. If the truth is Russ has done all these non-consensual things, that's a huge story. If the truth is he's been royally stitched up by the media, exactly as he said he was going to be, as he predicted, that's a huge story. Russell has been engaging in some allowances of conspiracy theories. It's certainly possible that there is a vendetta against him. I still think it would be unusual for them to go forward with these kinds of allegations about one of the biggest celebrities in the world unless they had a lot of evidence. Brand has a brand. He has an online brand. He has a huge and a lot of people who like him and a lot of people who think he is the truths or whatever he called his thing. And I like watching him. Forget, is he guilty? Isn't he? Is there smoke without fire? Is this a whole conspiracy against him? It doesn't look good. I don't actually know. The police are investigating now, so the police reports are here now. Evidence that was frozen from one of the women. Tug, the umbrella guy, put together this thing saying, oh, look, casting aspersions on the graphic that the Times had. But the Times had a subtitle, a caption underneath saying this is a graphic from the Times and the Sunday Times. That wasn't mentioned in that umbrella guy's video. But we don't now go, well, I'm just not going to believe them anymore. Like I said, everyone's having a difficult time. So there you go. Right. What do you think about this? What do you think about what... I've got another super stick I'm going to read out. But what do you think about the British Parliament's involvement in this? I'm quite frankly sickened by it. Doesn't mean that I believe in Russell's innocence. You guys are right to say I need to wait for a police report or a trial. I get it. I appreciate that as well. But like I've said as well, and I keep saying, it's not just legal stuff that we judge. In a court of law it is. But in society, we are the Lord of the Flies, and we should judge, hey, this is okay, that's not okay. There are plenty of times where Brand went way too far. Russell Brand has been accused by a woman, with police doubling down in their investigations. I have tried to remain as neutral as possible, but more and more women are coming forward, and this is starting to look more and more conclusive. As this is on the BBC website, woman says Star exposed himself to her, then laughed about it. And this is quite a big deal. It's a very complicated thing, whatever. A woman has accused Russell Brand of exposing himself to her. This stuff's pretty conclusive.